Just starting off with a little bit of eye cream. This is by Youngblood. I've already put my moisturizer on, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of the mineral primer as well before I start with my foundation. I've bought a few little goodies from Victoria Beckham, and I'm going to give you my version of a smoky eye, Victoria Beckham style. Before I begin, I'm going to add the Revlon Color Stay Full Coverage Foundation. This is one of the most full coverage foundations that I have at the moment. It is matte and it is in shade 310. It's a warm golden shade, and I feel that it does build really, really well. Nice matte finish, and I can really just get rid of any redness and any pigmentation. So we have a really good base to start off with. Because this eye look is very smoky, I really needed to make sure that I had a bit of a base on it as well. I'm making sure I run that down my neck and my décolletage. I'm putting a little bit more over my cheeks. Now, Victoria always has very, very sharp contour, so she really contours her face really nice and narrow. Now, the contour one that I have on me at the minute at my table is an McoBeauty, and this is the light medium. She also contours her nose, so I've run a little bit down there as well. Now I'm using the same brush that I used with my foundation, and I'm just pressing this in to really carve out some definition on my face and give it that really nice narrow look. Also making my nose look longer and thinner. I do have two shades of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. I normally use number 2, but today I'm going to use number 3. Once again, to really carve out my face, make it look long and lean, and just really give myself some definition. Victoria does an amazing job with her contour. I need to try her contour wand, so I'm using these products in lieu of. Also running a little bit of that powder down the nose to set that creamy product as well. Brushing through my brows, then I might just give them a quick comb through. This is the Charlotte Tilbury wand, and it is in taupe. It's a tinted brow gel, so just perfect for this look. So I'm just swiping that through, and it's just a perfect shade for me. Now, I'm using the Airbrush bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury in number 3, and I'm carving out the contour of my eye. This is what Victoria does, but she does do it with her contour wands, which I would be very interested to try. So I'm sort of doing my version of this look. So I'm placing that in the outer contour there, and then just really buffing that out with a more of a fluffy brush. And I'm also running that, only in that contour crease, but along that lash line, the top, and also along the bottom lash line as well. So all of this is going to give us some shape to the eyes. It's a really great trick, and just makes your makeup that much easier to do. Now, the first shade that I'm going to go in with one of these Kajal eyeliners, the first one is called Cocoa, and Cocoa is the darker of the two that I have here. Now, that's such a creamy eyeliner. It's crazy. So I've never used this before, and it honestly looks like I've made a mistake. But on the other end of these eyeliners is a nice little smudgy brush, and I'm just smudging that out all along that lash line and really running it into the lashes. And as you can see, it doesn't look like I've made a mistake anymore. Same on the other side. It is so creamy. The pigment payoff is amazing. But once you blend it in like this, you can really sort of get away with, rubbing away any mistakes that you may do. So very, very easy product to use, especially when trying to do a smoky eye. Now I'm going to place this product also along the bottom lash line. So I'm running it all the way along, first just with the pencil side, and then I'm going to, once again, smudge it out with the little blender at the other end. This makes such a difference. This is the Lod Lustre. This is in Mink. Now, I had no idea how strong this colour was. So look what I did here. But bear with me, a little bit of a buff with a brush, and I've actually managed to buff that out and create a very quick and simple smoky eye. This is amazing. I went a little bit easier on this one and just pressed it in. So using your fingers is quite good because you can be quite precise where you put it. However, I did sort of push mine up on the other eye a bit too much. But just going in with a fluffy brush and just sort of diffusing those edges. I've added a little bit more of that contour shade there, and it's a very, very simple look. The second colour in these Kajal eyeliner is called Cinnamon. So I'm adding cinnamon to the waterline, up on the tight waterline and also on my bottom waterline as well. This is beautiful. Because it's not black, it doesn't actually close off the eyes, and it actually just opens them up a bit more. I'm sweeping my lashes with some Prime Lash Mascara, and then using a little bit of the True Match Foundation by L'Oreal just to tidy up under my eyes and brighten the area just a little bit. So just using a fine brush there, and I'm going back in with that little fluffy brush and the bronzer just to make sure that contour, just to make sure that the eyes are nice and contoured. This is a lip and cheek tint by St. Renais, and it's called Castiglione. I did go back in with my foundation brush because I did put a little bit too much on. Same on the lips, Castiglione, and I'm just setting under my eyes and down my face with some rice setting powder. This is just to get rid of any of that dewiness and really help shape my face. I hope you like this Victoria Beckham styled look.